There is something called law of anonymity, and it is replete in the scriptures. You know how that a lot of things begin to happen in your life and you think it's natural occurrence. Some even say it's coincidental, while others say it's out of luck. Yeah, you might take it that way, but then anytime you see the law of anonymity play out in the scripture, or anytime you see God use the law of anonymity, just know that there is an angel behind the scene. I'll use an example to explain this so that you can understand categorically what I'm talking about. I remember when we were young, a lot younger then, many years ago. So I and my parents, we laid outside, in the compound, African home stuff, and we're just trying to receive fresh air that night. And then around 12 a.m., I think, someone took a full block. I believe that should be one of our enemies because we had a lot of them then, even though we didn't have money. So he took a full block and threw it over the gate. It's a fenced house, but we're just lying down, outside there. He threw it over the gate inside into the house now. And just like 3 inches after my dad's head, the block fell down there. And then, when we saw that happen, someone might now think this is a natural stuff, or maybe the guy missed his target. But we knew what happened there. We knew that could have only been the angel of the Lord that, took the block a bit far from my dad's head. It wasn't any natural occurrence. It wasn't coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence, actually. It was an angel of the Lord. So the reason why I'm talking about the law of anonymity, especially as it has to do with God and the believer, is for you to acknowledge, discern, and give thanks anytime something like this happens in your life. It is very important because a lot of believers tend to walk away thinking, this is a coincidence. Because, even the devil is a natural law, is a spiritual law. Even the devil uses law of anonymity. Even God uses this same law. And so for believers, anytime God uses this law, because there are a lot of reasons why God would want to be behind the scene, send his angels to walk behind the scene. There are a lot of reasons, which I may not want to go into that for now. But the most important thing is your acknowledgement, your discernment, and thanksgiving. My pastor will always say the miracle is for you, but the testimony is for God. Very, very important. God bless you. I will see you again. My name is Isaac Obike.